Hey everybody, welcome to Perry TV. We got Max Blumenthal. And the headline on the thumbnail is there are to be precise, Israeli agents in the White House. Where do they find these people? But let's listen to what he has to say. Because we show both sides.
Insider has placed a close to $1 billion bet on the price of Brent crude going down as Donald Trump sent oil prices tumbling with his announcement of his acceptance of Iran's National Security Council's 10-point plan as a baseline for discussions and negotiations. But the more revealing part of this ceasefire was how the United States government, looks like the State Department, had provided Pakistan's Shehbaz Sharif, Pakistan's leader, with the framework or the terms that were agreed upon for the ceasefire as a draft, and Sharif, or someone in his office, posted the draft, including the header that said terms for Sharif.
Well, this guy's just guessing about this, but anyway.
But everyone could see that he had basically been fed these terms. These terms explicitly included Lebanon as part of the ceasefire. So the United States had agreed to include Lebanon. Iran had agreed to include Lebanon through Pakistan.
Iran wanted to include Lebanon. Iran wanted to do a lot of things.
Wounding over 1,200 people. There are families lining up outside hospitals to identify the bodies of over 90 people today. They were bombing not just the Dahiya section of Beirut, which is the Shia majority area where Hezbollah has had some offices, and they can always justify mass destruction and killings of civilians on that basis that it's majority Shia. They were bombing areas like Ain Raisi, the Corniche in the center of Beirut.
How would he even know that? But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Husband, entire families were killed inside their homes. They bombed a funeral in a cemetery with a 500-pound bomb. The entire purpose of this was to sabotage the ceasefire and to provoke Iran into defending its ally in Lebanon. And what does the White House go and do? Including J.D. Vance, the so-called restrainer. J.D. Vance said, oh, well, those terms, they were actually AI. That was all AI-generated slop. In other words, they're basically denying that there ever was a ceasefire deal that included...
Yeah, that's what J.D. Vance said, the Vice President of the United States. That nobody's going to agree to Iran's thing. I mean, Trump said there's no enrichment of uranium, and Iran said that they want everything to go back to normal and get paid reparations.
Lebanon.
So the 10 points that the United States sent to Sharif.
These weren't 10 points. Iran's National Security Council, which advises Iran's leader.
Boy, oh boy, these guys, between the two of them, they don't know what's going on.
Proposal for what Iran sought to elicit from the talks. And these are basically, this is the framework for Iran's sovereignty going forward. And Sharif posted the terms that had already been agreed upon in order for this cessation of hostilities to have discussions in Islamabad. And those terms...
Well, let me hold it right there. Anyone thinks that Donald J. Trump is going to listen to the president of Pakistan that sheltered Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of 9/11, where Donald Trump lives in New York and had friends die? If they think Donald Trump's going to listen to them, they're dreaming. I don't know, but maybe. I heard, this is allegedly, this is just a reload for Trump. They know what's going on. You think Trump fell off a turnip cart? Trump's an old man with lots of experience. He's been through the presidency twice. He ain't getting taken apart. And one thing I can tell you, Donald J. Trump, the New Yorker, The real estate New Yorker ain't gonna get bended. It's not gonna happen. He'll do whatever he has to do to take down Iran. That's just how it is. Will it be bumpy along the way? I have no doubt. Will Trump do anything in his power to win? Yes, that's the reason. So thanks for watching. Support my channel. Buy us a coffee so I don't have to hold this phone in the air. Okay, guys? Okay, love you. Thanks for watching.